Today is February 2nd. Mm, my thoughts. I'm just gonna share what's my thoughts right now. So basically, yesterday, I, I sent a message on my family, and I said something about they're very. I said, because uh, we're all like, it's like a myth of happiness. Like, we're all always together, being a happy family like that. But there's a feeling that it's kind of trapping me. Like, that's it. Or something to this identity and more suffering to identity. My instinct kind of said that that's really not it. Cause why am I still suffering when I was with them? Cause I also went to military, then came back to them to kind of understand it again once more. Now I kind of understood. They're projecting themselves to me. The reason why I feel trapped is I play video game distraction, and I also went back to college. That's not really it, because college feels like I had been studying my entire life. What am I trying to say to? So I sent a message to them about uh, you all are very dramatic, and I'm 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 independent. I'm independent. That's it. That's it. Cause they tell you a lot of stuff like negativity, like you're a narcissist, but that's not true. There's no absolute truth in this world. Like it kind of gets filtered when I told them when they keep asking me that what's my problem, then I just told them it's just gonna get filtered. See, it's like I'm the bad guy. There's no bad guy. There's no good. It's like I kind of don't wanna. It's like I stayed silent in a way, because I feel like part of the solution is also silent. But if you're just silent your entire life, I feel like it creates more suffering for all of us. It's like since I was a kid, I was silent. What happened? I was suffering to this identity that we all created. It's an illusion. The identity is an illusion. It's like we needed to kind of. There's part that you don't need to force it at the same time, because it's like a process. Like you have all this feeling, but it got attached to this identity. It creates more suffering. It's not just about feeling good, because feeling, if you try to feel good at that moment, it's kind of like avoiding and distracting yourself, and deep inside it's buried onto you, like the feelings, emotions that you have suffered your entire life. In overall, I feel like it's not really the truth, because I have experienced a lot of things in my life. I have been a medic in military. I have registered to vote in the society trying to be at the middle, but it seems like everyone is just kind of projecting themselves through me. I don't need to react on their feeling, their projections. That's their projection. That's their own to take responsibility. I have my own to take responsibility to change my life right here, right now. That's why I move out of my family. That's even why I joined military, so I could understand all of this. But I was also still uh like like absorbing people's thoughts and feeling through me, then understanding it, internalizing it. That's what I was before. I was silent before, but now I feel like I just need to share all of this. If someone can resonate, sure. If someone doesn't resonate, that's also fine. Cause I think it's just feeling it, like feeling the emotion, let it go. Like if you feel the happiness, just let it go right away, so you wouldn't suffer more on the identity. If you got scammed too, it's because you're trying to understand the feelings that you had buried. Because I also had scam before too, because I know money is just a tool. I think to live fully is to, yeah, just understanding yourself, that being yourself as a human, as one person, you don't need other people's self-validation, or their projections of their insecurities. If you get frustrated so fast, you just need understanding. Before, I do not understand it. What the heck is going on? But now I feel like I am more full of myself. You need to have your self journey or self path, because you're the only one can understand it too, because we all have different path, different experience that we all need to understand. That's how kind of unity is too. What else am I gonna talk about? You can start over if you're afraid starting over. uh what would be my opinion if you're afraid? Take it step by step. There's no rush. Little by little, cause it's a process. If you jump on it or solution, it's like you're not being aware of what's right here, right now. The only thing in this world is you right here, right now. Understanding your own path, not getting frustrated. I mean, if you get frustrated, like me, I get frustrated very fast before. It's just kind of calming down and not retreating, in a way. I did journal before too. It's kind of just 50%. So basically, You can do that to journal why you get frustrated, but in a way, it's also just 50% of you itself. I don't know. But I did started on journaling to process all my thoughts. It's very hard to understand it if you had your your surrounding or your environment do not understand you. The structure the structure system make you worse. It's like you're the one is the crazy person, but you're not crazy. You're not alone. We're all connected. It's just the surrounding didn't understand parts of you. Just feel it. Feel the emotions up and down. You got it. You would be more full of yourself what's right here right now if you process a lot of your thoughts, like good and bad emotion. There's no right or wrong because it all takes back to what's right here right now, what you can do. It's just you need more processing if you have a lot of trauma in the past. I have a lot of trauma in the past. Someone had hit me, but I never stop. I just keep going forward. You have your own path, so you don't need self validation from other people. It's a process. Because a lot of things in life, it's either just get filtered or it's just a concept. But there's this thing to that identity. If you cling to this kind of identity, it creates more suffering. It's like kind of letting go the identity and be skeptic at everything, you know. Because if you cling to the identity, it creates more suffering. Mm, I think I am more full without the dog. I think I am more full within myself, just experiencing my emotions without other people's validation. Because in the past, I had suffered my entire life. I had suffered my entire life since I was a kid. I was just conforming on the system that, like in the school, I have conformed on of all of these things, but it just creates more suffering through me because I had internalized it. You just got to keep going. You're the universe. We are all connected. You're not alone. If you feel depressed right now, what I kind of recommend is don't judge yourself. Just keep going forward what you can do. We're all just doing our best that we can. There's no need to rush. If you rush it, it would just get paradox too. Because the identity, it creates more suffering. You all got this. We're all doing the best we can. Everything is valid. If you need to go to therapist to understand yourself, do that. If you need to go to school to process a lot of your thoughts, do that. If you need to move out of your family to process your thought, do that. A lot of things is valid as long as you're kinda doing it step by step, not rushing it, not distracting yourself through coffee, through alcohol. It's all within you. I'm still processing a lot of my I just moved out like last week, but am I judging myself? I was before, but now I kind of just expressing my thought. So maybe the world would change. I don't need the world to change because I am also full what's right here right now. Because I am. You can check out my other videos too, because it's a process. There's no need to rush. I have experienced a lot of shit, but it always comes back to this cycle that we're all connected. It's just really understanding yourself, not distraction from a relationship, not distraction from gaming, video games, not distraction from movies, not distraction for everything. It's like you just need to understand it. It's like I don't even need to play video games right here, right now, because I am already full in myself. It's like Zen. Zen is like you can just stare to the wall and you're already full on yourself. But I feel like I still need to process a lot of my things because my parents are not very receptive, but in a way I wanted to also help them. Right now I kinda delete the app to message them, but maybe someday I would go back to express myself again. So maybe they would come out of their shell, maybe, because I was like that too before. I don't need to rush them to process it. I think that's it. I just need to express all of my thoughts. I know that because we have been trapped on this cycle or loop. I just saw that I want to be independent. That's it. Then they have all of these thoughts, emotion brewing up inside them that they didn't try to understand. I think that's what's happening to them too. They project themselves through me, and my sister is like that too, and my brother is like that too. They project themselves that They thought I was crazy. I was a narcissist. It's not. That's not really it. Because they're just avoiding themselves through me. It's like a distraction. If you have kids, there's part of it that is also a distraction. Having a kid is a distraction. Having a relationship is a distraction of what's really truly going on. What's right here, right now. The only thing you can do is pay attention, feel the emotion. You guys can do it too. It just takes a process. That's why I was sharing a lot of my thoughts in the past videos. You can watch it, maybe it will help you, but I think that I don't really need to share that because we all have different paths, we have different experience. Maybe it will resonate part of you, but it would also just create a religion. Yeah, I think that's it. Do I have anything to say today? I think we all need space that's just us. Like we don't absorb any people's thoughts. You don't need to judge yourself when you're alone. When you're lonely, it means that your environment is kind of toxic because there you're projecting yourself, uh the people around you is projecting themselves through you, and you didn't understand yourself too. What I would recommend is maybe try to get a job first and try to do it slowly. Maybe maybe try to move out. That's when you can truly process all your emotion. I just moved out of my family last week, so I can kind of say that. And you're already enough. The only problem you would have is probably the rental. The rental you can start probably from the cheapest one, cuz usually you don't need a huge house to process all your emotions. You just need something to process just you yourself. There's no roommate should be, because having a roommate, it kinda also the same as having a family. I did that when I was in the military too. I was absorbing people's thoughts. My roommate. It's like it's like I don't have I don't have there's a lot of things. But yeah, I recommend having a own house. I think I would get my very first apartment in my entire life this week. It takes a lot of time because right now I'm on a motel for 1 week. I did that. Then I would probably get an apartment next Thursday. They said the background check is approved and it's gonna be my own emotion, my own path, not from somebody else. I think that's it. It's like you just need to be contented what is, like life is, because everything comes on the same thing. You're enough and you're whole yourself. You don't need external validation like dogs, because dogs can also become a crutch. and it perpetuates this loop. Like I had seen a lot of people in adoption center like leaving their dogs. It just perpetuates like more breeding of dogs, more breeding of humans, but then it doesn't solve what's the root on it. Like what's the problem? If you kinda leave your dog or animal on the shelter, it's almost the same thing. If you're donating your money to someone else, it's almost the same thing. It's like it's taking off responsibility that you're whole itself. You're a human being. I mean, human is kind of just identity too at the same time, yeah. It's like you're whole, you're you, you're the universe. Maybe you're conforming on your family's way of thinking, but deep inside you're not happy itself. I think that's what's happening. We're all reflecting to each other, but then it feels like we're not taking responsibility what's right here right now. You're already whole yourself. Okay, I think that's it for now for today.